What if the path to wealth didn't require you to deprive yourself of the joys of life? What if you could still indulge in what you love, travel the world, or eat at your favorite restaurants, all while building a financial future that's secure, sustainable, and rich in every sense of the word? This is the radical proposition at the heart of Ramit Sethi's book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich. It's not about cutting back on lattes or skipping vacations. It's about rethinking the way you handle your money, creating a system that allows you to live your best life, guilt-free and without excuses. Imagine a life where your finances work for you, instead of you constantly working for your finances. Imagine a life where your spending aligns perfectly with what matters most to you. That's the vision Ramit Sethi presents, and it's not just a dream. It's a practical, step-by-step plan you can start today. Now, let's dive into what makes this book such a game changer, and more importantly, how you can apply its lessons to design your own rich life. Starting right now. At the core of Sethi's philosophy is the idea of conscious spending. Most financial advice tells you to cut costs, budget down to the penny, and eliminate every frivolous expense. Sethi flips this on its head. Instead of restricting yourself, he asks, what do you actually value? What brings you joy? And once you know the answer, he suggests you spend freely on those things and cut ruthlessly on what doesn't matter. This isn't about giving up the things you love. It's about understanding what you love and focusing your money there. Here's an actionable tip. Take a moment today and reflect on your spending. What are the things you buy that truly enhance your life? Maybe it's dining out with friends, travel experiences, or your favorite hobbies. Now, what are the things you spend on that don't add value? Is it impulse purchases, subscription services you don't use, or clothes you never wear? Identify your money dials, the areas where spending brings you the most happiness, and start to reallocate your budget. Spend more on what lights you up and less on what doesn't. This simple mindset shift is the foundation of a rich life, and it can start with just one change. Another key pillar of the book is automation, one of Sethi's most powerful strategies for building wealth without constant worry or effort. Imagine this. Every month, your paycheck comes in, and without lifting a finger, a portion automatically goes to savings, another to investments, and another to pay your bills. The remainder? Yours to spend guilt-free. This is how Sethi envisions financial freedom, not as a series of endless decisions and anxieties, but as a system that runs itself. The action step here? Automate your money today. Start small. Set up automatic transfers to a high-yield savings account or an investment account, even if it's just $50 a month. Automating your finances means you don't have to constantly make decisions about where your money goes. You make the decision once, set up the system, and let it run. Over time, these small automated decisions compound into significant results, and before you know it, you've built wealth without the stress of daily money management. The beauty is in its simplicity. Sethi calls it the rich life on autopilot. Let's talk about credit cards. While many financial gurus will warn you to avoid credit cards like the plague, Sethi sees them differently. He believes credit cards, when used wisely, are not a danger but a tool. A tool that can earn you rewards, build your credit, and even help fund your rich life. The key is to master them, not let them master you. That means always paying your balance in full each month, no exceptions. Once you do that, the game changes. Suddenly, you're earning airline miles for that dream vacation or getting cash back on the things you love to spend on anyway. The actionable takeaway? If you're in debt, make paying it off your top priority. But once you're debt-free, find a credit card that works for you, one that offers rewards aligned with your values. Whether it's travel points, cashback, or dining rewards, use credit to enhance your rich life, not as a burden hanging over your head. Now, let's move to one of the most intimidating areas of personal finance, investing. Sethi demystifies this process, making it approachable for even the most beginner investor. He doesn't advocate for complex strategies or day trading. Instead, he introduces us to the idea of low-cost index funds. These funds track the overall market, allowing your money to grow steadily over time without you needing to be a financial expert. It's simple, effective, and, most importantly, it works. Here's what you can do right now. If you don't already have one, open an investment account. Whether it's a 401k, an IRA, or a Roth IRA. Set up automatic contributions, even if it's just a small amount each month. The power of investing lies in consistency, not in timing the market or picking the next big stock. As Sethi says, time in the market beats timing the market. Let your money grow quietly in the background, compounding year after year. This is how you build wealth over the long term. One of the most thought-provoking concepts from the book is the idea that personal finance is personal. Sethi rejects the one-size-fits-all approach to money management. What works for one person may not work for another. He encourages you to define your own rich life, and then use money as a tool to create that life. Maybe your rich life includes spontaneous weekend trips, or perhaps it's about having the flexibility to work remotely. Whatever it is, the book teaches you that your financial plan should reflect your values, not someone else's. Think about this. What does your rich life look like? Take a moment and envision it. What are the key elements that would make your life feel rich? Is it about freedom, security, adventure, or generosity? Once you know that, you can start using your money to create that reality. What's even more empowering is Sethi's focus on mindset. Wealth, he argues, isn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet. It's about how you think about money. He teaches you to let go of the guilt and anxiety surrounding your financial decisions. For example, if you've set up an automated system where your savings and investments are handled, you don't need to feel bad about spending on a vacation or a nice meal. The key is building a financial system that gives you the freedom to spend without guilt. One of the biggest personal realizations I took from the book was this: money is a tool, not an end goal. Too many of us treat money as something to be accumulated, saved, or even feared. But what if we flipped that thinking? What if we saw money as a tool to build the life we want, instead of something we're constantly chasing? This shift in mindset was liberating for me, and I think it could be for you too. Rather than focusing on how much money you have, focus on what your money is doing for you. Is it helping you create your rich life? If not, it's time to make a change. So, how do you start applying these lessons? The key takeaway here is to take action. Define your rich life, automate your finances, and spend intentionally on the things that matter most to you. This is how you begin to live the life you want, today, not someday in the distant future. And the most beautiful part of it all? Sethi teaches us that wealth isn't about deprivation, it's about freedom. Freedom to live life on your terms with joy, fulfillment, and yes, richness, in every sense of the word. Now, as you consider your next financial move, ask yourself, what is your version of a rich life? And how can you start building it today? Are you automating your finances? Are you spending on what brings you joy and cutting back on what doesn't? These small, deliberate actions, when done consistently, will build the foundation of a truly rich life. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share your own vision of a rich life in the comments below, and let us know the steps you're taking to achieve it. And as always, remember, keep books over mind.